Okay, folks, and welcome back to Building TNT. I'm your host, Ravi Ratiram, and tonight we are recognizing the wonderful work that Ms. Annmarie Boodram and team at AchieveTT has been doing in recognizing the positive things that are happening in society. And she's accompanied by young Amanda Ramsaroop. Amanda, you have a very nice name there.
Thank you.
Good night to Daddy, because that's my father's first name. So Amanda, you were saying when we went on that break, you were saying there's a little more about the event. Annmarie, sorry. You were saying about the event on this Saturday also.
Yes.
That's coming up. You wanted to share with our viewers what to expect.
Well, we have a lot of booths available, opportunities for the youths. We have one of our achievers, Citizen, that is a clothing line that they have developed. It's the entire line is focused on Trinidad and Tobago. Everything is like about red, white, and black, and hashtag sayings about Trinidad and Tobago. We also have Addicted to Progress, which is another positive, as the line says, it's addicted to progress.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
yeah, everything on that day of the expo is geared towards positivity in Trinidad and Tobago and actually highlighting things that not just myself, but there are groups of people all over the country who are doing positive things. It's just that they have never had that platform to come and showcase what they are doing. They were never really given the opportunity, you know, in this sort of manner to showcase what they are thinking and what they are creating, as Amanda said, what they are dreaming and actually achieving.
Right. In addition to that, Annmarie, I want to take this opportunity first to say a special good night to Ms. Vanessa Sahatu, former Mastana Bahar Queen and a National Beauty Queen, who is also the franchise holder for Miss World TT. Folks, Miss World TT is going to be hosted here in Trinidad and Tobago at South Napa, it's my understanding, on the 19th of July. And seats are limited because there's a huge set, there's orders for seats to actually view that. I understand most likely Miss World International should be coming to Trinidad. Vanessa is trying to get Miss World here in Trinidad to be crowning our Miss World TT. So it's going to be a very exciting Miss World pageant on the 19th of July. And I understand the 11 finalists of Miss World TT is also going to be making a guest appearance on Saturday.
Yes, on our stage.
So you are going to, for those of you who can make it down to West Moorings Park, what's the name of it? It's West Moorings Park. North West Moorings Park. Can you give us some directions how you reach there?
It's 2 traffic lights after West Mall on the other side of the road.
Easy to find.
But really
it's on
easy.
the Western Main Road.
And so you can see it from the Western Main Road, right? For those of you who can make it to the event, you will be able to get, you know, first-hand pictures and so forth with our Miss World contestants there at the event.
Also, if there are anyone who's attending and, you know, they would like to be on our website, we have live videotaping. We have our booth that there's a photo booth and there's also a video booth, meaning that we are going to do like 3 to 5 minutes video interviews with our guests and post it on our YouTube channel.
Right. Plus,
so if there's anything they want to highlight, they can do it at that time also.
That's correct. Plus, Building TNT is also going to be there at the event. We're going to be interviewing some of the achievers, and we'll be bringing it back to you next week. So any of you all out there who are associated with any clubs, any group, feel free to spread the word around with your members, and you can encourage them to come on down, register with AchieveTT, and you can be, you know, your work can be published in future catalogs. Plus, you can also be highlighted here in our program as we move forward.
Yes, they can fill out one of our registration cards, and who knows, they might be able to make the cover of the magazine.
There you go. I also want to take this opportunity at this time to recognize Mr. Corky from up in Diego Martin, who have been identified and recommended as one of our national heroes up in that corner. We will be chatting with Mr. Corky soon, and we'll be bringing his work to you at the fore. Also, the team from Fusion Light I want to say a congratulations to Charles, Bob Simple, and his team, Dexter and Derek and the coach and all the folks who contributed towards making Fusion Light possible. Previous weekend ago, Building TNT, we were there. We were actually on the trail, folks. We were able to capture some of the image and the progress of the race. We were there at the finish line and the prize giving ceremony. Next week, we are going to be bringing you a full segment on what Fusion Light was all about. And in the following week, we'll actually be having the team from Fusion back here in studio talking about the grand event, which will be happening, I believe it's the 6th of June, the Fusion Adventure Race. The venue is a secret, and that's the big thing about Fusion in terms of where the race is actually going to be happening. But we are going to be promoting that as much as we can because it is our intention, Annmarie, to make Fusion Adventure Race Trinidad and Tobago to become the capital of adventure racing. So we are looking to actually sell this product to all parts of the world so that teams who are interested in adventure racing can come here. There's going to be a segment of cycling, a segment of swimming, a segment of running. So we're going to be sharing that with our viewers next week also. Coming back to AchieveTT now.
Well, actually, Ravi, that will AchieveTT can complement that because on the 7th, we have already booked. On the 7th, we are going to do another expo, but it's going to be focused on youths.
Right.
So we can work together on that project.
That's the 7th of June, right?
Yes.
That's the one that you were telling me about in Constantine Park?
Yes.
Right. And what our youths should expect at that event on the 7th of June. But let's share with our viewers some of the future activities that AchieveTT would be having.
Oh, I don't have it here.
Right, I'm seeing here you have a youth exposition at Constantine Park.
I don't have it.
Oh, you didn't have it? No, I end up with your pile of stuff.
All right, so well, our first one is 25th, which is on Saturday.
Yes.
And then we have on the 7th of June an expo totally focused on sport. On the 18th of July, we are focusing on jobs, career, and entrepreneurship. On the 22nd of August, we have a music festival. So we are actually touching on all topics that is, close to the hearts of the youths. Mm-hmm. We have jobs, sports, and music.
Right.
Which are the three mediums where they connect and unite.
Right. While we continue chatting, folks, I want to open up the phone lines for our viewers out there who have any contribution that they want to make and anything they want to add to our conversation. Which one? If we can get the number up on the screen to call in. Right. You all can feel free to call in and add anything you want to add to our conversation and recommend any of our national heroes or national achievers that we would have with us. So going back into some of the pictures that we have there, we could share those pictures on the screen while we're chatting. And I think we have some pictures of the actual catalog showing some of the, for the love of our food. Some of the different segments of your achievers. Amanda, you want to share with us a little about that, the content and the information in the magazine?
Okay, 1 second. I have a nice one here that I really enjoy, which was Girl Guides Association.
Oh yeah, the Girl Guides Association is really a big something happening in Trinidad. But before we dive into that, I understand we have a good few calls on the line. So let's just stick a pin and take this call. Hello, welcome caller. Welcome to Building TNT.
Yes, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, sir. We are hearing you.
Yes, good evening, sir. I want to say good evening to Building TNT and to the wonderful host there, AchieveTT, Amanda and Ms. Boodram. I see that they're doing a positive vibes there, and they're talking about the achievement. I don't know if it's an organization or NGO, CBO, FBO. What it is, Ms. Boodram? The AchieveTT, it is an NGO or FBO or
It's an
What is it?
organization, yeah, it's AchieveTT catalog.
All right, okay, I've seen it. Achieve, right, okay. You know, I want to say that the great things that I've seen that you all are talking there, right? It will elevate and educate the young ones. And I always say as an NGO person that organization like yours, not only in your community, but all through Trinidad and Tobago, because I hear you talking about some positive vibes there where you're bringing youths and them together, getting them into sports, getting them into a program, getting them into some sort of skills and all these things is a wonderful idea. And, you know, I want to say that may the Lord bless you all, keep you all in a positive vibes where, you know, the whole community could come to you all. My organization would like to partner with you all. You know, we could have learned to have a great experience to share, and I'm sure we could learn something again from you all. When you all are having this drive, we will, in support, I will be listening to the brother there, Mr. Ratiram, when he's going to give out the date and the time where you all will have an event, and we will support it. So again, I will say, Amanda and Ms. Boodram, good night. Keep up the wonderful work that you all are doing, and we fully support positive organization like yours. Good night.
Okay, thank you very much, caller, for calling in. And you can meet Ms. Boodram and Amanda and the folks from AchieveTT this Saturday. Your organization, you can come down and register at the event in Westmoreland Park.
Yes.
And share with us some of the work that your organization has been doing. So Amanda was sharing with us the Girl Guide experience.
Okay, so the Girl Guides Association, I'm really interested in this because what they are doing is really inspirational. They're bringing together all these girls in the country and bringing them into something that they can do something better with themselves and motivate them to do something positive.
Right. So it's about helping the girls shape their future.
Yes.
Yeah. And keeping them focused. And there was another gentleman, Annmarie, that stood out in this catalog also that you were speaking of from the UTT.
Oh, from UTT. Oh, that's Mr. J-Wave.
Uh-huh.
Well, he actually indicated to us that through the UTT program that was it started, I guess, from around 2011, he has been able to, he was actually motivated to create positive music, and he was, you know, shown the ropes to produce his own music. J-Wave is all about positivity, just like myself and Amanda. One of his songs is Winners. It is all about, you know, doing whatever it takes to win. Being a winner is a positive thing.
And he's going to be performing
He
for
is
us on
performing
Saturday
live
also.
on stage also at the expo.
All right, we'll keep the phone lines open and keep the phone lines up for those of you all who want to call in and continue with your contribution. And at the same time, we'll keep the pictures going there. So the launch that we had, I understand it was a very exciting launch. We had Darren Ganga. And
Yes, he was one of our featured speakers at the launch, and he's partnering with us also.
Darren.
Yeah.
I have to say hats off to Darren, the wonderful work that he has been doing. He was actually our first guest when we started building TNT.
Yes.
In studio, Darren Ganga was our first guest, and we recognized the Darren Ganga Foundation, Miss Ria Karim and others from the Darren Ganga Foundation, you know, and even here on Building TNT, we had so much achievers, Annmarie, coming through this program. We had the folks from Gift for Life, you know, they have been going to orphanages and helping, putting a smile on the face of the young ones. On Christmas Day, we went out and we distributed toys and gifts to over 35 orphanages. We had the Find Yourself Foundation, Miss Deborah Atwell and others.
Yeah.
We had the God in You Charitable Foundation, with Miss Cathy Pulaya and members of her group. And there's so much groups out there doing so much good in the society that really go unrecognized. So we have to commend you for the excellent work that you folks have been doing. I understand we have one of your entertainer has joined us here in the studio, which we'll be bringing on shortly.
Yes. But before we go further, I'd just like to say, for those groups that you're speaking about, this is actually a platform for them to showcase what they are doing. It is a platform where, I mean, we refuse no one, because even every little bit of an achievement is an achievement for me. That is a big thing. Yeah. Doesn't matter how small it is. So this platform is everybody is welcome to post. On our page, you can post to the page your achievement. And on the website, you can upload your achievement. You can do maybe on Instagram, put it on our space. That is what it's there for. It's a platform to showcase everyone. On the day of the event, of this first event, what we have decided to do is that we would like people to register to come into the event. It's a free event, but when we say register, it's because when we are closing off at 5 o'clock, we will actually be pulling one of those registration cards out of the box, and that could be someone who will be featured on the cover of the magazine.
Oh, okay.
So that is actually something that is, is a motivational thing for them to come to the event, because you could actually end up on the cover of one of the issues.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll chat. I want to find out more about that. We're going to chat about that a little more. Folks, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back with you. Stay tuned.
Where do we go?